Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I hope you can all hear me, you can all see me. So, hello and good afternoon to everyone in the live room. Thank you for the afternoon. Mike, good afternoon to you too. Niels, good afternoon. Mark, also good afternoon. And of course, the rest of you, good afternoon and welcome. And also a big warm welcome to everyone currently watching through our live stream channels. Today is the 1st of July 2021. My name is Maurice Rothwell, English trading coach here at TradersClub24. We're logged in for the US market opening power hour. So see, there's a few new people in the group. I'm guessing from the German side. So a very big welcome and welcome to the Power Hour. Hope you will enjoy it. Hope you can understand me also. So today, where are we getting started? So if we switch over the screen, as always, we're going to take a look at the economic calendar. So if I just switch it over, starting a little earlier today, 5 minutes, 4 minutes early, no worries. But here we have the economic calendar. Go through what's been going on throughout the day. We've got there's been Australian news. There's been a lot of news this morning concerning the European Open, such as here's some German news coming out. We've had a lot of European in general down here, market manufacturing. We've got over here some speeches from the UK. And as we come down a bit further, we've had some US news over the lunch period, which is great. And we've also got some more to look forward to over the next hour. So I'm hoping today is going to be nice and volatile. I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of movement. I would rate today probably a 7.5 out of 10 in terms of hopefulness for some volatility. So yeah, well, we've got these big group of US news coming out throughout the hour, so we'll keep an eye on this in the next half an hour, 45 minutes, and we'll just switch back and forth. If we minimize this, so one for Niels there. I know Niels asked me yesterday to please hold on to the gold hedge until tomorrow. I did. You know what? I released it as well. I released it here, and then I remembered, no, let me wait for Niels, and then I had to turn it off and then delete the order. So yeah, I had it re-hedged. Just a quick overview of what's going on today. So a lot of new people in here. So maybe so we do a lot of. There's lots and lots of hedges and hedge releases going on every day inside the Power Hour every day. So at the moment we've got 3 hedges on. So if I go over to the Vola box, we can see so far this morning we closed 5 trades. That's 102 euros and 43 cents, 0.38% for the day. Yeah, we've got 3 active trades. That's 3 hedges. Currently standing at a 2% drawdown. That's not so bad. We do have one on the DAX, and I should have left it. I shouldn't have hedged it because we hedged it just over here. Very difficult situation around that big number this morning, and wow, we did get a very good breakdown. And yeah, unfortunately, I hedged. I did have the take profit actually set down towards this big number at one point before the hedge, and it would have been a very high profit trade should we have left it. So that is going to be the release for tomorrow. So good afternoon, Svenja. Thank you for joining. And good afternoon, George Hines. Hello, hello, Miguel. It's Maurice, but yep, welcome. And good afternoon, Andreas as well. Moin, moin. So thank you all for joining. Thank you very much. Yes, so we have a hedge release. We've got 2 hedges which are going to be released tomorrow on the DAX. So the DAX is quite a big one. So I think here on the DAX, actually, if I pull it up, symbols, which one is it? So it's only on the 7th. For those of you who are new, we have everything's a bit different with me. So no Regelwerk. There is Regelwerk, but there's yeah, they're not like yeah, the international side is off the rails, should I say. So First of all, we've done the economic calendar. We're going to go through the charts now and see where a good place to release is. First of all, I do want to get that release on gold, and it seems that we just missed it. So I wanted to release inside this follow box. Just for you, Niels, hiding in there somewhere, I held it. And for Andreas, also always nice to be here with you. Thank you, Andreas. I'm definitely there. Hi, Alexander. Thank you for joining. So hedge release on the gold. We missed our chance. Not to worry. We're getting a very big breakdown at the moment. Let me check over at the MTX while this is happening. Maybe on the MTX we're going to get some. Yeah. So first thing that some of you will notice, what am I doing with an MTX chart on gold? Yeah. So I use the MTX for New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and gold. I have the daily here, but we don't really use it. Yeah. There's currently no signal on gold. There was a signal earlier, was quite a good signal. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, we could be getting a sell signal in the next minutes, but the daily pivot is here, so it's going to be a void signal. We can go ahead with some setups unless we're going to get a... So this is the hedge release coming up, guys. So I want to get a release in this vola box. As you know, the recommended way to release a hedge is to release it on the first vola box at the opening. So the opening is in 14 minutes over here. So I'm going to wait till we get that line into the vola box, and then I'm going to release it with a sell. Or we can wait till it gets in the middle, release it with two pendings, or wait till it gets to the top of that vola box and release it with a buy. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. So I'm going to feel a lot more relaxed once I've caught this in. Okay, there we go. There's the release. So I'm happy there. And of course, I'm extending that all the way down to here for the moment to see what's going to happen over the opening. So some setups. Let's get into some setups. Moin moin from Munich. Thank you very much, Hans, Michael, and Akim. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. So let's get into some setups over on the US 30. So US 30 Dow Jones, we've got a very nice big number available to us right here. So this one is going to be my first pending order of the day, of the afternoon, say. So that's placed. So just a big number trade there. We're waiting for the opening. Should be some good volatility, I hope. And that's going to be our first trade placed. Next one I'm going to move on to, as you know, we don't trade the FTSE or the DAX in the afternoon, only the morning. Oh, what's going on here? So the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ. We're currently in a bit of a limbo here. We're quite far away from any of our areas. So we've got vola box, we've got a big number and a big number down here. We've also got these Fibonacci areas which we could trade. We could do some freestyle trades like a daily pivot, treating it as a big number, or some support and resistance, just offsetting the support zones with the buy line of our Swiss box. But I think for the moment, we'll have to give that a wait. So we're going to have to wait just a moment. Okay, hello, Maurice. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, Joachim. Thank you for joining. It's Maurice, not Christian. This is just Christian's login account for Adobe. So in terms of the NASDAQ, we're going to have to give that a pass for the moment. Unfortunately, I would like to get some trades on, but we're just going to have to wait. That's just how it is. And where are we? We've currently entered into our first trade on the Dow Jones. So that's great. So now it's just a case of waiting for it to trigger the first trade, which it's going to do in just a moment. Good afternoon to Praveen. Thank you for joining also. And Rolf, hello to you too. Thank you very much for joining. So first trade is triggered for the afternoon here. So big number in the Dow Jones, currently short first trade. We have done our hedge release. So Niels, I know you are there. I've seen you earlier. Yes, you are. So that is the hedge release. And I think Andreas wanted the hedge release to see it this afternoon also. So very easy. For like I said earlier, for all of the new people in the Power Hour today, there's yeah, we do a lot of hedges and hedge releases. My thinking is we're not using the hedge as an escape or an emergency button. The hedge is there as part of our strategy. So like now with this gold trade, we hedged it in the fourth, which is okay with that with the settings that I have. We have around 12 trades available to us. So when I'm hedging a trade in the fourth, to me it's not so bad. We still have another 8 trades left over. So to release this and hedge it at the fourth and then release it at the opening where we're pretty much guaranteed that initial movement, that's when we can really make the use of it and extend that take profit. So I mean, if I put that there, we've already, you know, times our profit by 5 if we move it to the Fibonacci, for an example. Or if we're on the top side and we get a really good movement back up towards the 1800, then we can move that take profit up to there, depending on how the market is moving at the opening. Good to have you back as well, Dieter. Thank you for joining once again. So that's the biggest benefit when we use the hedge to our advantage and we're not just using it as sort of a way out or, you know, as a panic button. So I need to turn this one on. So I'm just going to move those. So just going to move those stop losses a bit anyway. I doubt we're going to get so much movement from gold. I would have also been happy to hold this gold hedge over until tomorrow for the NFP. Mark N. Why? Why what, Mark? So let's take a look back over here, see if there's anything new going on with Nasdaq. Not really. We could, let's take a look out and let's see if we can find some good trading points. You can see here there's a bit of a downtrend channel coming through. Quite neat. So let me get that shapes up again. Here, I think I see something. So if I put that one here, put another one over there, put one over here, might see that there's a bit of a sort of a reverse wedge coming out. So what this means is that we can either then continue a downwards trend and follow a line, but at the end of the day we have a bit of a resistance at this point up here. And we can come over here and measure this one. At the end of the day, until we get some clear movement, there's nothing that we can guarantee here. Not like our gold. So gold, where is gold? So here we are on gold. We've got our hedge release, probably going into the next trade on that hedge release. But on the daily chart, we're still waiting for that breakout. We've got a very long-term head and shoulders here, shoulder, head, and shoulder. We're looking for a breakout, an imminent breakout in this week most likely, or definitely tomorrow is when I'm hoping to see one. So now we've got that next trade loaded in. I'm actually going to extend this stop loss back up above the big number. And I'm going to extend the take profit up towards that big number also. We're not going to wait unless the market really does push up to that big number. We're not going to wait for it. We can close it anywhere between our original and then our custom target. The reason why we move these custom targets so far is just because it can come to the point where we get those very huge abnormal movements in the market price, and we can get out of nowhere, especially in gold, we can get a candle that stretches, you know, $50, yeah. And if that's the case, in this case, we don't even need that many. We need $18 of price movement, and if that can be reasonable, and they happen out of the blue. They come out of nowhere. All of a sudden, we get a $15-20 candle, and if the candle goes up and hits a big number before it retraces, that's great. Hits our take profit, but we can always manually exit this trade anywhere between this line and that. So still in our first trade here. In terms of the Nasdaq, I'm not sure there's going to be any chance of us getting into any trades before the opening. So we've got 5 minutes until the opening. Might be a little difficult for us to we don't want to go hunting for them anyway. That's the idea. But it's going to be it should be a pretty nice opening today. So we've got this big number here. That's all we can do at the moment, guys. I'm sorry. So we've got one trade on at the moment. That's this US 30, brand new this afternoon. Dow Jones, big number at the 34,600. And then, of course, for those of you who were here yesterday, hedge release on the gold inside our Vola box. Mark my head. Mark Nielsen, can you send me a screenshot on Skype, please? Thank you. So, the usual faces who are in here, how are we getting on this morning? I know yesterday was a very good day. A few of you done better than me. Joseph, talking to you. So yesterday was a very good day with the DAX hedge release. Yep, DAX hedge release in the morning. Very profitable. So finally getting some pre-market opening movement coming through. We've got 2 minutes now until the opening. So Joseph, oh yes, very good, very good. Andreas already smashed in his 1%. Wow, wow, wow. Who else was there this morning? Kieran, I don't know if he's in here. He was in the morning room, Kieran. And I know he did 0.7. Yeah, he's here. Kieran did it. So let's wait and see. So Niels, 0.24%. Nice, nice, nice. So we got 1 minute now until our opening, and we're just waiting. So I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll just set these pending orders anyway. One at the big number there, and we'll set this. We'll set this Vola box, and we'll just leave them there as 2 pending orders, just in case we're going to get a big candle on the way down right now. So 44 seconds. So still waiting to trigger into this trade number 7, it looks like, on gold. 30 seconds on the clock. There it goes, 10, 5 seconds. There's trade number 7. Just going to extend that stop loss, take profit, should I say. And there goes the opening. So where are we? So check on the MTX here. Nope, there's not going to be a signal coming anytime soon on gold. But the hedge release seems to be doing pretty well. Little bit of slippage there on the sell, unfortunately. And looks like we're coming in for trade number 2 here on the Dow Jones. Nasdaq still nothing. And gold still struggling to push down. We're going to have to wait and see how we react with our Fibonacci here. As we can see, it's some clear resistance beforehand. Down here, we had a bit of a breakout, but then we shot straight back up. Kind of a bit like a double top going on over here, but see if we can reach it back down towards this fib anyway. Could be a possibility. And here comes the market. So what I'll do is I'll set up this big number, my other Dow Jones chart, and then we'll go back to this one. I'm going to wait for the close. As soon as we get the close, and there it comes almost. Just fell short of our close there, unfortunately. Yes, Mark, if you're having problems with the Swiss box, remember you have these locks on the Swiss box here. You might have to unlock the Swiss box buttons before you press them. And there it should come to close now. As soon as we break past that line. We can see here where we're stopping out, sort of mirrors itself just over here. Stop out, stop out, stop out, break down, and then same here, we're getting that pushback from that same area here. So this would be counted as a supporting zone. And we're just waiting for a small little push down. And then we'll get our close. So there we are. There's the close. And we can set that big number up again on that side. Don't forget, we've got this big number set up just on this chart. So not to worry. And here is our gold release. So we're still waiting for some kind of movement. So a possible entry here on Nasdaq. So a nice bounce off of that daily pivot, reversing back down. And hopefully we're going to get a nice push on gold at some point soon. We're still waiting for this breakout. If it doesn't happen today, tomorrow is going to be the day where the gold is going to move. Maybe not at the US opening, but most definitely at the NFP news announcement. Let's check out on the DAX here quick. Just want to see what's going on. So again, another drop. Some good movement so far. Apart from that, the rest of our trades are not doing that great. Okay, we've got some 8 minutes until some more news comes out. Guessing that markets are pretty much waiting for the news to come out before they make any decision on direction. Right now is just some opening volatility, but Andrea, so soon. I guess that you got rid of your hedge already, but have a good afternoon. Good, got it. Dow Jones, nice. Nice work, Hans. Hairdresser. No worries, Andreas. Good luck at the hairdressers. Yep, Mark, I need you to send me a Skype, please. Okay, wow. So good drop here. It comes Dow Jones down, and we've got our second trade on the Dow Jones now. Let's check out Nasdaq, and gold. Gold is just stuck. So first trade in on our second Dow Jones box, and we're currently long in the market. TX New Zealand dollar, nothing. Very short range here. At least we're not inside of our box here. So I'm definitely waiting to see a good breakdown from gold soon. So 5 minutes until the news. So a possible breakdown here in gold. Let's wait and see. So we've broken down past the Fibonacci. Let's just check out on the Dow Jones chart really quick. So we came so close to closing that trade there. So hi, Ivan. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Maurice, by the way, not Christian, but welcome. So it's just a matter of waiting for some movement. You see, we're already breaking away from our box, so it's just a case of letting the market do its thing. So good setup. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely like the setup. It works for me. The only thing that good afternoon, Mato, as well. The only thing that you need to keep in mind, of course, over here I have a very different setup on my trading tools with the size and the target profit. But yes, what it means is, I mean, if I've got a box size of 8 here, for an example, normally when these two numbers are the same, so any one of these sets, your take profit is only going to be 8 points away. However, when we're using the settings that I have, it means that the take profit is 16 points away now. So you need to go twice the distance. But in return, you get a few extra trades to do that. So I like it. It works for me, works for my style of trading. We've closed that trade now on the Dow Jones. Great. It's going to come back over and activate that big number again. Yeah, so it works for me. Just be aware that it can be difficult sometimes. What do I want to look at? So we've closed that one. Let's go over to the Vola box. So we've closed an extra 2 trades now. That's 40 euros, 42 euros that we've made this afternoon so far. So 0.53% so far for the day. And once we get a close on this gold, it should take us to the full 2%, full 1% for the day. And we should have had that news release just now. Yep. It should have come out just recently. Now we've got 14 minutes until the other pieces come out also. And we're getting a nice strong movement up the charts now in the Dow Jones. Great. We can see here we're currently stuck at this daily pivot on the Nasdaq. Just check over here, see if there's any MTX signals. Nothing. Let's keep an eye on the gold one for the moment. So coming back into the box now. So while we're waiting for the market to do something, we may as well do a reload on the daily radar. So just do a rescan. Nothing new, nothing new. So Praveen, good question. When is the best time to hedge? So good. After 10 trades. No. It all depends how many trades that you have. So for an example, here I have 12. Now, I would like, if I'm ever going to hedge a trade, I want to have at least 3 trades left over for my hedge release. Yeah. So that means in the 7th, 8th, latest really 9th trade is where I'm looking for a hedge. You can also do it in trade number 10 if you want. You can release the hedge there, or hedge the trade here and then release with 2 trades. But most of the time, I'm going to want at least 3 trades to release a hedge. Like I said before, we don't want to use the hedge button as a panic button. We want to use it to our advantage in the strategy. No worries, Praveen, no worries. Yes, Dennis, it is indeed. So another thing, yeah, have to keep. So my way of trading in the power hour is not anything to do with the strategy. So I use the same tools and templates, but in terms of the Traders Club 24 strategy, it's not that. This is a yeah, it's a new one, so to say. It works. It's very intensive, but yeah, it works for me, and that's why we do the live room, so you can see that it does work, and you can make money from it. But please be careful. It's not that it's more risky, Dennis. It's that yeah, it's difficult to say. I mean, yeah, it's difficult to say really. Not that it's more risky. In my opinion, I would say that it's got less risk because I have more trades available. I just need to go twice the distance. The thing is that I wanna get in and out of my trades as quick as possible, and if they don't close, then I just hedge it. Like for an example, do we have a trade open now anywhere from this afternoon? No. So I mean, like yesterday with this gold hedge. I mean, we hedge it at the fourth trade, and yeah, it's fine because tomorrow we're going to release it and we're going to extend the take profit like now. You know, if it's on the DAX, so the DAX tomorrow, we've got a big hedge there. That's on the seventh trade. Going to release it into the eighth, and of course, every morning we're looking for one of these big movements. That's like 100 points there. Now on my next trade in the DAX, my next trade on that seventh into the eighth is going to be like 26 lots. So if I can extend that take profit by 100 points, then it's going to bring a much bigger profit. So not that the strategy is more risky. I mean, you could say it is. Carlos said it's more risky. Hedging the normal strategy, interesting idea. May work if one trade is positive of the hedge. Yeah, so yeah, Hans, we use the hedge as part of the strategy. So of course, once you get to know how the Swiss box works and you understand the rules of how it works and where things need to be placed in the chart, then of course the next step is just to you know, optimize it. So it's just optimizing it, play with the ratios. That's what I did. Played with the ratios. I found some that fit nice to me. I mean, it doesn't have to be 2-to-1. It can be, 3-to-2. It can be 3-to-5. It can be 5-to-7. It can be whatever you want it to be. So, yeah, you just have to have a look and see how it pans out. What kind of take profit we're looking for per trade, what your goals are in trading. What's your monthly or yearly goal. If you want to start an account at 10 or 20K and you want to make it, you want to double it in a year, fair enough. So how much is that? So 12 divided by 100, let's call it what? 8% a month that you're looking for. Okay, so we've got 20 trading days a month divided by the 8. So we're probably looking at around 2.5% a day. No, that's not correct. But you're looking at very, very small percentages indeed. 8 divided by 20. Looking at like 2% a week. 2% a week, that's 0.4% a day, right? 0.4% a day. For an example, if I'm taking 0.076% profit per trade, we're talking what? Maybe 5 trades a day, and I've reached my 0.4%. That means if I can do that consistently every day for the whole year, 4 trades a day, just clean trades, don't even need to extend take profit, keep those 4 trades, and that's very easy. You've got 3 trades in the morning, DAX, FTSE, and Dow Jones. You've probably got 3 trades in the afternoon as well, gold, Dow Jones, and Nasdaq. That's you done for the day, 6 trades. And then not to forget that you also earn on the compounding interest. So the 0.076% of that 10K account, if in 6 months that 10K is 15K account, then that 0.076% is no longer, for an example, €7.60. It's going to be, maybe €12.30 or something. So really and truly, if you can average 8% a month, then of course you're probably going to hit your yearly target of 100% by maybe the 8th month, 8th or 9th month, around there. So I think I went off track there a bit. So gold is still not doing anything. Dow Jones still waiting for an entry. Still waiting for an entry. Still waiting for an entry. Gold, MTX, nothing. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, nothing. Might be the Maurice special. But yeah, not to worry, Dennis and Hans. I think everyone does very well since since people have been joining in the power hour, I think they've been doing maybe better. I'm not sure, but I'm glad to hear that all of the usual faces in the live rooms with me are doing very well. Some of them better than me now. So like, who is it? Joseph, Kieran, Niels. He also does better some days. I know there's a few people in here from the mornings. Akeem, I know you're doing pretty well most of the time. Andreas, he's left now, but Alexei. Only some days. Not always. So I think what we might even have to do is re-hedge this gold. I mean, I was thinking about holding it today and releasing it at NFP tomorrow, just because NFP is going to be a much better opportunity to release it. You know, like a 30 seconds before the NFP result is announced, just press 2 pending orders, and then at NFP you should get that huge skip and jump. You might not have the chance to extend the take profit at that point though, but it's not, you know, it's not that bad. It could be worse. Um, uh, so we got entrance into the Dow Jones, big number now. We've got 3 minutes left until our news release. Hopefully we get a bit more movement in the markets. If there's no movement after the news, then yeah, we're going to re-hedge that gold position, unfortunately. So we've got three horrible hedges. So I'll leave this up for the countdown. So, all right, what time is NFP tomorrow? So good question. NFP is down here at 2:30. So it's an hour before the market opening. And remember, if you're going to trade the NFP news announcement, it's like a morning trade. It's like an open range breakout trade. It's just that one trade. No more, because as soon as it makes that initial movement, wherever it goes to next, it's going to stay there for that whole hour. It's going to stay there and it will not move until the US opening. I think last time me and Christian did a webinar for the international side about NFP, and I took the trade and then I opened up another trade and we got caught in a terrible range for, yeah, well, it was a volatile tight range and we was in it for about 10 minutes and I nearly triggered out all of the trades. I had to hedge and then release it at the market opening, but it was, yeah, terrible. Luckily we got out of it. So 25 seconds. Yep, me too, Niels. I'm hoping that we're going to get that movement right now. If not, then it looks like get a hedge and then release it at the NFP. So here we should get it, should get that movement. Seems like there's some volatility coming through. So now we've had the news. We should get something going on. just not budging. Thank you. It's a pity that I don't have access to your... Yeah, I'm not sure if you have the access to the morning rooms. The morning room is usually hosted by Christian, that's why. So usually I'm not doing the morning room, and I just sit here and do my own trades. But sometimes we host the morning session. So there's number 8. Extend that stop loss. Extend the take profit. What is going on here? Oh, what happened? If I've moved the stop loss into the wrong direction, didn't I? Okay, so we're no longer actually in that buy position. We're currently short. What I've done, and now we've got another one. Okay. So what happened there was I moved the stop loss and I didn't let go of it, and I moved the stop loss down here and it closed out straight away. So now we don't have trade number 8. Trade number 8 got closed out from the stop loss. So now we've got double on the short position, hence why. Yep, sorry about that, Niels. I didn't mean to do that. So now you can see that the original take profit is a lot closer because we have a lot more sells than buys at the moment. But let's hope that we get a breakdown at least past this Fibonacci line. Would be great. And then we can think about a close. Seeing as we did lose around, what was he on? 0.52%. So yeah, 0.12% we lost on that. So yeah, this can be very temperamental sometimes as we're moving these stop losses individually. It's like that. So I had the stop loss, and instead of moving the stop loss and leaving it here, I accidentally left it up here, and it closed the trade. So my bad. Where is gold at the moment? So we've just got a swing high sun. Let's hope that we continue a bit more of a downward path. Otherwise, it's not going to work for us in trade number 10. Shame. So I'm going to delete these Nasdaq trades. These are pending orders. We don't need them. And this pending order also, just going to delete that. So we've just got this order and we have this one. I'm really hoping that we're going to get that drop soon. I'm expecting a movement in a direction. We seem to be getting a lot of support from this zone here. We can see resistance, and then it's just support, 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 support. So we're waiting for, hopefully it's going to break that support zone. I'll go over to the daily chart here and just take another look. We're stuck right at the previous, well, so we're slowly coming. So I want to wait for it to get at least just below this fib. So maybe we'll hedge this trade. I'm actually going to turn off the next trades off. So gold, taking that trade out, just in case we peak up like this. I don't want to trigger a trade for no reason. If we go above this line, we can always just hedge that manually, but I'm taking it off. So now I'm just committing to this short position at the moment. If we go up the channel, we can always hedge and then release that hedge tomorrow. But I don't want us to come up to this area and trigger a trade for no reason. So where are we at with the Dow Jones? Yeah, usually we get the power hour room is a lot more exciting than this. We're not just stuck in the single trade the whole time. Mm. Promising candle here. Let's keep ourselves poised and prepared for some nice candles similar to these is what I'm hoping for. Nice drop, up $5 in price. Perfect. And here we come. Want us to break this fib. What we're looking for. No. Continuation. So I'm going to close this. So that's me closed. And, yes. I did disable them. Yes, the reason I just disabled both of them, just because when I disable both of them, I want full control of everything. I don't have to disable the exit because that just means it won't hit the take profit should it hit the actual adjusted take profit. So I took the profit there. I'm expecting this to come down a bit further. So Niels, if you're still here, I hope that you're okay. You should have your take profit around here, I think. Your take profit should be around here. So I'm thinking it's going to drop down towards that zone once more. Is my opinion. I'm going to take a quick look over here at the Dow Jones. So the big number is just, yeah, it's a resistance zone. It's holding the resistance. We're still in the first trade, so that's not a problem. As we can see here, we're still actually resisting from it. We're not hovering around it and triggering out trades. So it's doing its job very well. Quite a good trade. And there you should have your exit, Niels. And if we had held out a little bit longer, that would have been us at around €1,000 profit trade there. But it's fine. We got a good exit anyway. Let me just go over to the MTX. Now, so this is not going to be a sell signal, but over to the daily. No. So yeah, great movement there from gold. So just a shame we didn't hold out a little longer. Glad to hear it, Niels. I'm glad to hear it. Hans, the Dow Jones, let's take away the big number. Yep, the big number. At least it's holding its ground on the Dow Jones. So, I mean, we're in the first trade. We've got small amount of profit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close it. Yeah, I think you guys are also in a small amount of profit right now. Oh, that's not what I want. I'll just close that one. So let's go over to the Volabox quick. So that's put us at the 1%. So we've 9 trades closed, 1% profit for the day. And wow, the DAX is climbing. So the DAX is doing pretty well this afternoon. Better than Dow Jones in terms of volatility. And gold, yep, has done an amazing job as well. Too bad we didn't hold out a little bit longer on that trade. But hey, the 1% is still, that's the target hit. It's a perfect day for us. 9 trades closed, 1% target hit. Tomorrow we've got the DAX hedge release and this FTSE hedge release as well, which if I'm not in the live room, I'm going to be doing it by myself. if I'm in the live room, you're more than welcome to join. Send a message to your coaches if you don't have access. And of course, international members, you all have access to the live room and power hour anyway. Yes, so that's going to be it from us today. Quick recap. So 9 trades closed, 278 euros and 57 cents profit. That's 1.02% profit for the day. Yesterday was also a smashing day, around 4.5%. And tomorrow is NFP day, so definitely looking for a very good day tomorrow. We've got 2 hedges on at the moment, 1.82% in drawdown at this point, but tomorrow is a brand new day and we should be going, we're definitely going to be going a lot further. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you'll be here tomorrow. Good luck with your trades. Thank you for joining. Good night and God bless. Everyone currently watching through the live stream channels, please, if you would like to test these tools out for yourself, please visit the website www.TradersClub24.com. Click on the 30-day free trial. Sign up with your email address, name and number. Someone will contact you shortly after. Failing that, we've got Skype, direct Skype to me and the WhatsApp group also. So, yeah, no excuses. Have fun, and we'll be back again tomorrow, guys. Take care.